Joining me right now are Steve and Beth from the Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center in Cedar Falls. Thank you for coming in this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
You guys are celebrating your 25th season and pretty much kicking it off with renovations. Can you explain a little bit about that?
It's one of the biggest years in the history of the Gallagher Bluedorn. It's our 25th anniversary, but it's also the year we finish a 5-year construction project where we've been adding on and redeveloping parts of the Gallagher Bluedorn. So this weekend we will have our grand opening.
And what are the feelings about the renovations and having a now grand opening?
Well, we've been lucky because we've been able to have a lot of people sort of try stuff out. We've been introducing stuff as it got finished. And so one of the key parts is the marquee lounge, and people love it. Another key part is our concessions and our ticketing and a lot of things that are really customer service oriented.
And the bathrooms.
And the bathrooms. I almost didn't mention the bathrooms.
Important.
But yeah, it's very important. For particularly, we increased the number of female bathrooms, which is probably the most needful thing that we had on the whole project. But more than that, we've created new social spaces where people can connect and have authentic relationships, and that's really the heart of the project.
And what I learned is that you guys are stressing making performing arts accessible for everyone. Can you explain how you guys are trying to do that or have done that?
Yeah, so we just want to make sure that, everybody who comes to a show is comfortable, and some of the barriers that would prevent someone from coming to a show are taken down. So, for example, we have audio description services, which are for people with visual impairments. So we have someone narrating what's going on the stage, filling in those gaps, so that someone who may have trouble seeing can still understand and enjoy the show. We also have American Sign Language interpreters come in for people who have hearing impairments. We have added accessible seating throughout the hall now. So rather than isolating people to a handicapped seating area, they can now sit with their friends and families throughout the hall. So we've added a lactation room for nursing mothers, a family restroom with an adult changing table. So all these things are in hopes that anything that would prevent someone from coming to a show, now we can say, here's what we are able to offer you.
We also added a next generation hearing impaired system. And so many people now, hearing aids, very sophisticated, and hearing is very individualized. And so most hearing aids are oftentimes controlled by smartphones, so you can tune it for whatever use you're using it for. And we now have a hearing system that works with your phone. So you can dial it to your hearing particularly, and you run it right off your phone, or you use a system that we have that sort of does the same thing as your phone might do if you don't have a phone that affects your hearing aids.
Wow, so coming off of that and making things more accessible, it sounds like you're making Yo-Yo Ma more accessible to anyone coming in.
Yeah, so Yo-Yo Ma is a treasure. He is the world's best cello player. We are so lucky to have him. This is actually his second time in the Cedar Valley, and every time you see him, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And you're right, everybody should see a national treasure. Everyone should have access.
Well, I hope everyone gets a chance to go and see Yo-Yo Ma. Thank you for coming in this afternoon.